Hi, today we will talk about the tools that every bike workshop should have. By now, it is unthinkable to complete a maintenance operation properly without using suitable diagnostic equipment. This is especially true when working on latest generation bikes and components such as brakes and suspensions that are essential for the biker's safety. Using Texas solutions means relying on a company whose products are entirely made in Italy in an ultra-modern plant that meets the strictest manufacturing standards and employs over 700 people. Also, Texa was the first in the world to develop a multi-brand diagnostic tool and software dedicated to motorcycles, ATVs, jet skis, with a coverage of about 98% of the vehicles on the market. Texa, additionally, is the official supplier of numerous vehicle manufacturers, including Ducati. Texa's diagnostic interface dedicated to the world of bikes is the sturdy Navigator TXB Evolution. As display unit, you can choose either a normal PC or a tool such as Axo Nemo 2, designed to operate in harsh workshop conditions and to resist to shocks and liquids. The core of Texa's diagnosis is the IDC5 bike software, which offers not only an extraordinary coverage of makes and models, but also bulletins, technical sheets, and interactive wiring diagrams dedicated to each model. A precious help for the mechanic throughout all the repair phases. Also, for the biker's safety, it is important for the workshop to have a device that checks the proper operation of tire pressure monitoring systems. For this, Texa's solution is the innovative TPS2. TTC, instead, checks the tension of the drive belt. It was developed for Ducati bikes. Now let's see how to carry out some diagnostic operations on our Ducati Multistrada. Let's start from the IMU inertial platform replacement and then move on to the TPMS optional enabling. First, we have to connect the Navigator TXB Evolution using a specific cable to the bike and access diagnosis. Before performing this activation, we must make sure the ABS info of the ABS diagnosis displays IMU sensor test to be carried out. If this is not the case, we will have to perform the adjustment ABS setting in end-of-line mode to allow the new IMU to be properly stored by the ABS control unit. At this point, we will proceed with the activation correct IMU sensor assembly check and follow the instructions that appear on screen. Once the activation is complete, we have to make sure the EOL mode ABS info displays IMU sensor test completed successfully. The new inertial platform has been configured correctly. In order to perform the TPMS optional enabling, we must select the BBS diagnosis and enable the TPMS optional purchased from a Ducati dealership. After, we have to select the hands-free diagnosis and enter the codes of the sensors in the control unit. At the end of these operations, the bike will be able to manage the TPMS sensors, guaranteeing greater driving safety. We solved all the bike's problems intuitively and in next to no time, and guaranteed a proper repair operation. Texa's tool is perfect also on ATVs and jet skis. Only relying on Texa keeps your workshop always up to date and able to operate on the most modern vehicles too. Follow us on our channels to be always up to date with the latest news from the Texa world.